We're Baker Elementary and proud to be rocking good character. You can see respectful, responsible, motivated, committed to. Will make a great day for me and you. Singing go Bronco what? Bronco what? Go Broncos. Broncos. Good morning, friends. That's right. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday all day long. Yesterday was Monday. Yesterday was Monday. Yesterday was Monday all day long. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday all day long. All right. Today is Tuesday, March 16th, 2020. We are having a great day. I want to first off say, wait a minute. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Miss Campbell's not wearing green. Oh, well, not following the rules of the whole St. Patrick's Day theme. Which brings me to this. Why do we celebrate St. Patrick's Day? I don't know. But guess what I want you to do? I want you to do a little bit of a research. I want you to give me one great sentence. I want you to tell me, what is it all about? Why do we celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Who started it? What is it all about? Had we been in school, that's what we would have researched today, all right? We would have researched St. Patrick's Day. We would have researched why we wear green and why is it so important. I know, do you? I'm excited about finding out. I have a little bit of information I want to share with you guys. There are two websites that have been offered to you. The first is Raz Kids, R-A-Z Kids, and tons and tons of books. Of course, you can always look on Epic, but that's one that was offered to you. Another one is called Spelling City. Spelling City, one word, spellingcity.com. Spells just like it sounds, but here is the code that you're going to need. VSC free 90. The letters, capital letters, VSC free 90. All right. And that will give you access to all kinds of spelling activities. Now, guys, please don't forget Dreambox. Please don't forget Lexia. All right. So I'm checking and making sure that you guys are still on task as far as getting your goal for Lexia for the week and also on Dreambox. Okay. Let's not forget. There's always work to do, all right? And, of course, keeping in line with your AMI packet is very, very important, all right? I know that today is Tuesday, and I know that we're still in the merry month of March. Had we been in school this week, we would have celebrated May Jemison, all right? Because it is Women's History Month, of course. And we had all kinds of things lined up. And that's fine. We'll just do it when we come back to school. No big deal. But I want you to understand who Mae Jemison was. She became the first black woman, the first African-American woman, the first woman to travel into space when she served as the mission specialist in 1992. 1992? Miss Campbell was in high school in 1992. Can you believe that? All right. So I don't have the book that we were going to study this week. It was called The Darkest Dark. It's at school. But I found another book. It's called Moon Landing. Can you see it? Moon Landing. I am already excited about reading and sharing this book with you. Moon Landing, there's only one name at the bottom. That means that Jill McDonald was the what? The illustrator and the author. This lady had two jobs. She's busy. Moon Landing by Jill McDonald. Here is my front cover. Here is my spine. Here is the back of my book. I'm going to hug it like I love it. And get ready to read. Moon Landing. Can you see the moon in the night sky? Did you know that astronauts once walked these? An astronaut's job is to travel into space. Look at that. Did you know the astronauts once walked there? It took a big team, lots of imagination, and many years to send a rocket to the moon. All right, boys and girls. They're showing you pictures of people that were on the team. There's a mathematician. There is a flight coordinator. There's a welder. And here is an engineer, a trainer, and a tailor. All right. President John F. Kennedy set a goal of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely back to Earth. Buzz Aldrin, Michael Collins, and Neil Armstrong were the three brave astronauts chosen for this special job. Each of these men was an experienced pilot. The mission was called Apollo 11. Apollo 11. The astronauts wore helmets, they wore gloves, they wore boots, and a spacesuit to keep them safe. Their headsets allowed them to talk to mission control back on Earth. So they were super safe. Safety first. Down to the boots. Oh my gosh. How awesome is this? On July 16th, 1969, the giant rocket was ready for liftoff at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! The astronauts spent 4 days on the spaceship before reaching the moon. In space, there is not much gravity, so they could just float around. Gravity is the force that pulls us towards the ground and keeps us there. How about that? They're floating around. Two important parts of the spaceship were the command module, Columbia, and the lunar module, Eagle. On July 20th, Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong climbed into Eagle and steered it toward the moon. Landing was tricky because the large craters and rocks on the moon's surface. So I'm pretty sure it's not like parking a car. Finally, Armstrong announced to Mission Control, "The Eagle has landed." He went down the ladder and took the very first step on the moon. Guys, these words are recorded. Armstrong said these famous words: "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Families all over the world gathered around their television to watch this amazing event. Can you imagine being able to watch that on TV? Aldrin joined Armstrong and they collected soil and rocks for scientists to study. There is no wind or rain on the moon, so the footprints the astronauts left are still there. They also planted an American flag and left a plaque that read, "We came in peace for all mankind." After a day of experiments, the astronauts were ready to leave the moon and link Eagle back to the command module, Columbia. Once Armstrong and Aldrin joined Collins in Columbia, they cast Eagle off into space and left it behind. Columbia returned safely to Earth. The Apollo 11 astronauts were home from the moon. Parachutes helped land Columbia in the Pacific Ocean. It was picked up by a Navy aircraft carrier. All is well. After so many years of planning and dreaming, it was time to celebrate the three heroes who went to the moon. Would you like to go to the moon one day? Someday? I remember one day we were talking about what am I going to be when I grow up? Some of you said you wouldn't mind being an astronaut. And why not? You know, our favorite book is I can be anything I want to be. Don't tell me I can't. Right? Hopefully, you enjoyed this book, Moon Landing. I got this from Barnes, of course. If you love it, go buy it. All right? You can have it in your own collection. Moon Landing by Jill McDonald. All right, guys. Remember, practice equals progress. I want my sentence right. I want it. Have the best day.